My name is Keita Naito. I'm an office worker who will turn 26 this year. First of all, let me say that I am a genuinely introverted person. I spent my elementary, junior high, high school, and university years as a normal student, and even after finding a job, I continued to lead a simple and discreet life. I usually stay at home on weekends, and my hobby is tinkering with computers. I am a typical introverted person who may even have academic value. But today, I found myself at a group blind date party, which I didn't expect. Of course, I didn't actively participate. I was asked by a colleague to join the party to make up the number of people, and I couldn't refuse.
Okay, why are you holding it? Why are you holding it?
I am holding it in because I didn't drink enough.
Yeah! Chug, chug, chug!
Oh, an hour had passed since the party started, and I was having a hard time keeping up with the atmosphere of the party. I have a low tolerance for alcohol.
Here, if you want to say something.
That's after you
drink.
Oh, it was like this from start to finish. What a sense of unity. Did they prepare for this somewhere? Didn't the guys and ladies say they were meeting for the first time today?
What's wrong with you? You're not very friendly. Well, I'll drink for you.
Oh, great! Substitute! Substitute!
Hey, so why are they aligned? Is there some kind of outrovert workshop? The conversations are all about topics I don't know anything about, such as romantic history, sweets, theme parks, etc. I can't get into the conversation at all. Drinking alcohol while making loud noises does not suit me, and I feel uncomfortable because I know I am making the atmosphere worse. My heart was full of holes as my colleagues and the ladies looked at me like, "What the heck is this guy?"
I'm sorry, Naito-kun. I'm sorry, but can you leave now?
What?
Even you must have noticed that the atmosphere is getting worse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going to the after party. You should break up with us for some reason.
Okay. I thought to myself, you're the one who originally invited me, but I couldn't say it out loud. This is probably the reason why I'm such an introvert. I'm starting to feel sad.
Well, everyone's going to the after party, right?
Of course, but is that guy okay? What was his name?
Naito-kun. He's fine. He seems to have something to do.
I see. Okay, bye-bye. Kato-kun?
My colleagues and the ladies disappear into the city at night while talking happily, and I just stare at their backs. Huh? Am I going to be like this forever? I don't want to be like them, but when I look at them, who are cheerful and can get along with anyone, I feel as if the days I have spent in my life were wrong. I can't talk well with people, and I feel as if I am an inferior human being who makes the atmosphere worse. I feel kind of ridiculously miserable. I think I should go back to the restaurant and have another drink alone.
What? You're all alone? Then come with me.
Who? What did she just say? If I didn't mishear, it sounded like she said, "Come with me."
What's wrong? Staring at someone's face.
No, it's nothing.
I see. Then let's go. I don't want to stand around and talk.
What is happening? I don't understand the situation at all. Would I go out with this beautiful woman? Who? Me? Why? Is this what the world calls pickup? How is that even possible?
Wait a minute.
What is it? Are you saying that you don't want to drink with me?
No, I've been told by my mother not to follow people I don't know.
Okay. Even at this age, it's an auspicious thing to follow your mother's advice.
Whoa, looking at her face again. She is dazzlingly beautiful. And she is very young. I think she's about my age. I mean, I've seen this face somewhere.
But didn't your mother tell you to at least remember your employer's face, Naito-kun?
President Inoue! I completely remembered when I was told. The woman in front of me, this person is the president of the company I work for. She is Kyoko Inoue.
I'm not good enough to be noticed even by my employees, am I?
No, I wouldn't even think of that. She is an astute young businessman who started her own company upon graduation from college and has grown it to have 300 employees and annual sales of 1 billion yen in just 5 years. She has a good family background, a good academic record, and a good track record. In addition, she has the looks of a cool beauty. She's the talk of the town and has been featured in a magazine as a woman who is too perfect. Who would have thought that such a woman would suddenly call out to me, a depressed, ordinary employee who had been left out of the after party, and invite me out for a drink?
Now that my identity is known, let's get on with it. I don't want the weekly newspaper to catch us.
Yes. What in the world is going on? This is the first time for me to come to such a beautiful restaurant.
It's my favorite restaurant. I know the master well. He is a hard-spoken man and picky about his customers. It's a good place to have a drink in secret.
She brought me to a bar with an upscale atmosphere. The staff and clientele were all exclusive in some way, and I was completely out of place. I'm sweating from nervousness even though I'm just sitting there.
What's the matter? Don't you want a drink?
I've never been to a restaurant like this before, so I don't know how much they charge.
Is that so?
Wouldn't this one drink blow away my salary for this month?
No way. There's no way that's true.
I'm sure you're right.
You'll blow next month's pay too.
I'm going home.
I'm just kidding. Don't take it seriously.
No, it's not funny at all.
Don't worry about it. I am your employer after all. I won't do anything uncool like making my employees pay.
Oh no, that's bad.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll make sure to deduct it from your salary.
It doesn't make sense. What's up with her from earlier? She cracks a joke every now and then and smiles when she sees my reaction. Her expression is very different from her usual image as a solitary female president who coolly responds to clients and interviewers. Is she trying to make me relax? Or is she just being herself?
Well, you are a very good listener and fun to talk to.
Come to think of it, how do you know me? We've never spoken directly to each other, have we?
I'm still a manager. I remember the faces, names, and personalities of my employees.
You're saying it plainly, but there are over 300 employees in our company. Is it possible to memorize the names, let alone the personalities of the employees you've never even spoken to?
What, you doubt me? I know quite a bit about you too.
Is that so?
Keita Naito, 26 years old, currently in his 5th year, majored in information technology at university. You are in charge of the back office, Excel and PC skills, and have high programming skills, right?
Yes. I was surprised. Almost exactly what I wrote on my resume.
You're the one who created the customer information input tool that has recently been deployed in the company, right?
You know all that stuff.
Also, you are a genuine introvert, poor at communication.
You know all that! How much brain capacity does she have? She's extraordinary after all. But the more she talks, the more her image changes. How can I say it's so easy to talk to her? I mean, if you knew that much, why did you invite me?
I'm not sure. Was it annoying?
No, I was surprised. But I kind of thought it would be more fun to have a drink with someone who can talk cheerfully and giggly with anyone like my other coworkers. I'm like,
Not with an introvert like you?
well, that's what I mean. You don't have to be so direct. I'm going to cry, right? I'm going to cry out loud, okay?
Of course. There is a good reason why I approached you.
Why?
I have a certain amount of name recognition in the industry, probably due to the fact that I use myself as a billboard in order to grow my company. But because of that, I have lots of enemies. I am too young to be the president. There are many people who don't like the success of a young lady, and there are also those who try to drag me down with them, both inside and outside the company. If a scandal broke on me, it would put all the employees at risk. I absolutely had to avoid that. That's why I've been so careful. I don't trust anyone, and I don't talk frankly with anyone. I can't laugh at you for being an introvert too. But it's been mentally tough for me. I've been looking for someone to talk to for a long time.
And that's me, isn't it?
Yes, you would have put my mind at ease. How should I put it? We had the same vibe. I felt lonely. Or rather, I felt like I didn't fit in well with my surroundings.
I wonder if I should be happy about that.
I don't know. Of course, if it bothers you, I don't mind if it's just for today. But if you don't mind, I would be glad if you could talk with me like this from time to time.
She bowed her head demurely, looking much smaller than before. I wonder if I'll look the same when I was left behind by my colleagues. President, please raise your head. It's all right. I enjoy talking with you. I'd like to ask you to do the same for me.
Okay.
Besides, I'm not a good communicator. I won't tell anyone. I don't have anyone I can tell. You can rest assured. While I said that, she smiled as if she was relieved.
That's exactly the kind of person I admire.
That's not a compliment, is it? Oh, I knew this was the very herself. After that, she and I started having drinks together from time to time. However, we don't plan for that or anything like that. When I showed up at the usual bar, she would sometimes be there. That was all. The words we exchanged were nothing more than idle chit-chat. I think she and I were both looking for someone with whom we could casually talk about such trivial matters. Since we were close in age, we gradually began to talk in a more casual tone, and we even began to talk about personal matters.
What do you do on your days off, Naito-kun?
I guess.
I see. You are either tinkering with your computer or watching videos while you are being lazy. You're a boring guy.
How do you know that?
Your eyes speak louder than your mouth. If it's just your eyes, you're a great communicator.
Ugh, am I that easy to understand?
I'll answer one of your questions as an apology for being so mean to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, anything is fine, even risky things.
I won't ask such things.
What a bore. I was going to fire you for asking a sexually harassing question.
What do you want to do with me? Why did you decide to start your own business?
What's that? Is that what you wanted to ask? I guess. I like people. I've always been a people watcher. I like to analyze the good and the bad, the characteristics and the strengths of people. And at some point, I started thinking of trying out the results of my analysis. The managing position was perfect for that. It's a challenging job to bring people together, understand them, and figure out where they can perform at their best. I love the moment when they respond to that.
Somehow, her face looks proud. She's a bit more talkative than usual, and her expression reveals confidence and passion. In fact, watching her at work, it was immediately apparent that her observation and analysis of people are very good. The fact that the company has been able to grow so much in just 5 years since its startup is probably due to the efforts of the right personnel in the right places and the employees who responded to their needs. And at the base of all this is her love of people. Her love for her employees supports this company. Well, that's really cool.
Oh, hey Naito-kun! Why don't you start your own business too?
What? Me?
Yes. Haven't you ever thought about it?
I thought it was the usual joke, but her expression was serious. No, I can't. As you know, I'm a bad communicator and an introvert.
You are so quick to put yourself down like that, but depending on how you look at it, neither the communicator nor the introvert is so bad.
Is that so?
From what I can see, you seem to be looking around you very well. The reason you can't speak well with others is because you think too much about them and the atmosphere of the place, right? I think your qualities are more suited to management than you might think.
You're buying me too much. I can't believe it when you say that all of a sudden.
Oh, you don't trust your employer's intuition?
No, that's not true.
Maybe in some deep way, you and I are alike. Maybe that's why we feel comfortable together like this.
I guess so. Our conversations were always like this. It may be egotism, but I think I got to know her a little better. And I am proud of her stronger and stronger. To put it simply, I fell in love with her. I wanted to continue the current situation in which I could talk with her. That's what I thought.
Boss, what does this mean?
One day, when I came to work, there was a small crowd. In the center of it was President Inoue. That picture. Could it be that she was taken being with me? This is not good.
This is Naito-kun, right? Were you two alone out for a drink? That's right. Are you two dating? No, it's not like that. I'm just friends with them. Really? But you rarely socialize with people like that, don't you? Why do you do that only with them? Isn't that favoritism? No, that's not true.
And of all people, Naito, the introverted guy, she's got bad taste. She's good at her job, but she doesn't know how to choose men. That introvert hasn't been fired because he was the boss's favorite, huh? Ugh.
Maybe that's what she was talking about. The in-house enemy. She's probably one of the factions that doesn't find her activities interesting.
What are you going to do if a weekly magazine finds out about this? You're a celebrity, so strange rumors will start immediately, right? Don't you think about the risk to the company? I'm really sorry about that.
I see. She was always fighting with these people. She loves her employees more than anyone else. But that love is not always accepted by all. So, she spent her time distancing herself from her employees. She was alone all the time, with no one to talk to. With so many things on her mind, she relies on me.
Boss, you don't have enough self-awareness as a president.
The moment I heard that voice, I heard something snap inside my head. Not being aware enough as a president? President Inoue, who loves her employees so much and works so hard for the company? There's no way that's true! Oh, you beat me to it!
Eh? Naito-kun?
I kept forcibly inviting her out for drinks and kept asking her to promote me. I knew a guy like me wouldn't be able to get ahead by the straight and narrow, so I tried to get her to like me directly.
What are you talking about, Naito-kun?
But she wouldn't promote me, no matter how many times I approached her, and I thought that was unbelievable, so I was going to get a picture of her in secret and threaten to spread a rumor in the media, but I guess you beat me to it. After I finished, I quickly looked around. I get a few more cold stares from people around me than usual.
He's the worst. Even a bad communicator and an introvert won't do something like that. It's disgusting when everyone else is working diligently.
Everyone is full of accusations against me now. I could push through with this. What the heck? I feel uncomfortable. President Inoue, I'm quitting this company.
What are you doing?
My career is damaged, and I won't get a promotion anyway. Then I'm not interested in this company. Thank you all for your help in the short time I've been with you.
Hey!
I shake off her restraints, pack up my belongings, and go outside. Thus, I quit the company. It was a rather aggressive move, but at least her suspicions were cleared to some extent. That's good. This is much better than the situation in which she is accused.
Naito-kun?
President, why are you following me?
Idiot! There's no way I'm going to let this go on!
It's okay. I'm the one they don't like anyway. It would be more reasonable to make it all my fault, right?
No! It can't end like this!
I can't allow something as trivial as this to hurt your hard work.
But this is...
She won't listen to me. This won't go anywhere. There's nothing I can do but to tell everything. President, no, Kyoko-san.
What?
I like you.
Huh?
I fell in love with your attitude toward your work, your love for your employees, your cool face at work, the kind smile you sometimes show, and everything else.
Hey.
I was really happy to be in a relationship where I could have a drink with you, but it wasn't enough anymore. The relationship between a president and an employee is no longer enough for me. That's why I'm going to start my own business. I want to become a great manager like you and have an equal relationship with you. That's why I was thinking of quitting the company eventually, so please don't really mind.
Is that true?
Yes, of course.
You're not saying that to get on my nerves, are you?
No, I'm not. Please believe in one of your employees.
I see. Then, I won't say anything more. I'm sure you'll do well.
Yes, please wait for me.
I have to tell you. I like you, Naito-kun. No, I like Keita too.
What?
You didn't notice? I wouldn't drink alcohol repeatedly with someone I don't like either.
I didn't realize that because you are always so aloof.
Thank you for taking part in my jokes, for watching people in the air, and for covering for me when I was in trouble earlier. Thank you so much.
She said so with a smile. Her smile was so beautiful that I will never forget it.
But if you are going to start a business, we are going to be rivals from now on, aren't we?
Yes, I'll catch up with you soon.
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you alone? Would you like to join me if you don't mind?
What? Who is it?
No.
What? Who is it? Just kidding. I've been waiting for you, Keita.
You are, as usual.
It seems like you are doing very well. Your company.
Well, we are doing fine.
It must be tough, being a manager.
That's true. Every day, I'm reminded of how great you were.
Don't make fun of me like that. You're a good manager too. Just because your company is running without collapsing in this recession.
You were right in your judgment, weren't you?
That may be true, but you are still not so smart. You still have a sweet head on your shoulders, coming here like this after being invited by me.
How could I refuse your invitation?
And you drank cocktails as I suggested.
What do you mean by that?
Should it be starting to kick in by now?
Oh, no way!
You're an eyesore. Your company is now our biggest rival. I thought I'd nip this in the bud.
Oh my god, I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Thank you for all you've done for me. I won't forget you.
You're joking, right?
Oh, you've noticed that?
I'm getting used to it. You really love unfunny jokes as always, don't you?
Only to you.
That's an honor.
Then, let's toast again after a long time.
Cheers.